Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In the last video, I shared that I completed the DIA book, which is Designing Data Intensive Application. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the summary video of, I will try basically of every chapter, as well as the concept which were very interesting to me. Uh, I want to put a disclaimer, I'm not an expert. These are not the tutorials. These are just the summary videos of what I understood after reading this book and doing some extra research while understanding few concepts out of this book. So if you are someone who is an expert, already read this book, or you are reading, find some gaps in this, please feel free to add where are the gaps or what can be extended. Happy to have that feedback. As I said, I'm not an expert. These videos are not gonna be a tutorial videos. So the first chapter focus is basically talking about the tone of this book, that what would be the focus of this book. And then after that, two important things, that what are the fundamentals of data systems, what are the trade-offs around that, and when we say data intensive application, what exactly they are. So first, I will start with the focus of this book. The focus of this book is not programming language, coding, or tutorials. The focus of this book is the concepts. So if you are an engineer, developer, it doesn't matter from which background you are coming, as long as you are working in the tech domain where you are dealing with building or working on applications, this book is important for you because it has concepts and fundamentals. It makes you think about whenever you are taking any tech decision. So please, if you are looking for any programming, coding, tutorial guidance, this book is not for you. Now, the next focus is that when we say data intensive application, generally we assume that it means big data or huge data, but big data application, sorry, but it's not like this. In today's time, if you will pick any application, for example, your e-commerce application, your food delivery application, your cab booking, you pick any application, every application is dealing with data, and the data is the core of these applications. So in this data is very important, and we can say these applications are data intensive because every minute, every second we are dealing with data. When you are ordering food, when you are booking cab, when you are ordering your next favorite dress, you name it, and we are just dealing with data. Without data, these applications will mean nothing. So these applications are also data intensive applications. Now, why we are talking about it, why this book is very much focused on designing data intensive application, because when we are working on such application, the most important thing is data handling. And what happen is, a lot of time we assume that when an application is slowing down, some issues are coming or whatever, we assume it could be a CPU, memory, or server issue. But the first step is data. If we are not designing our application taking care of how our data should be, then what or how we can retrieve it, how we should store it, and so on. These data could be the bottleneck of our application. So that's why we are talking about designing data intensive application where data is the focus. We need to design these applications which are dealing with intensive data. So this is how this title is coming. Now, there are different ways where the applications handle the data. It's not just simple, you are just saving in the database, and it is more than that. Yes, the way the data is getting used in an application is database, storing the data. Then there are caches. We can we can cache the expensive results so that our reads, so that if someone is requesting for some data, it can be speed up, because we can return from cache rather than from database. Search indexes, if user it allow user to search data by keyword, filter it in different various way. Stream processing, when you are sending one message to another process, where you are sending the data from one place to another, and it need to be handled synchronously, that is stream processing. Batch processing, where you have huge data and you want to run some action on it after some periodical time. then that is your batch processing. So these are the 5 different ways through which data can be handled: database, cache, search indexes, stream processing, batch processing. Now, what are the factors we need to consider when we are designing? So at a very high level, we can say it should be reliable. What it means is, if you are building any application, if something went wrong, still your application should be running. So for example, if you are ordering if you are on an e-commerce website and you have added your cart items in your cart, and some suddenly something wrong happened and system goes down, and when you are coming back, the cart should be there. What items you have added, it should be there. This is the goal. This is how it should be. So if you have seen the way Twitter work is, when you are drafting a tweet and some issue come, it still keeps your tweet in draft. So even if the things are going wrong, but somehow you are making sure the things are working. The second is scalability. This is very important. If the new users are coming, a lot of users are coming, load is increasing, you need to make sure that your application is scalable. It is able to hold the new users coming. It should not be like that, okay, the moment the load increase, your application got shut down. And maintainability. So when we say maintainability, there are different things. The first thing is obviously technology changes. So first of all, you should be able to maintain your application even when the new changes are coming. Your system can adopt it. When you are doing deployment, introducing new changes, making sure that your users are not getting punished by it. So you are doing red green deployment where they can see something, and the moment your new features are went live, then you can switch them to the new application. When you are having new developers on your system, in your team, please do check, are they able to onboard quickly or not. So at a high level, these are the your goal. It should be reliable, it should be scalable, it should be maintainable. How we can do it, the author has explained it, what you can do, how, like for example, if I will talk about reliability, it is not always the problem of code. It could be the hardware issue, it could be human error, it could be network issue, it could be software issue. So we need to manage all this. So that's why they're the first. You need to keep monitoring things, so that whenever anything is going down, you will get the notification, and then you can take the action on it. Replication work are very well here, where if one system is going down, you can route the traffic to another system. And fault tolerance pattern, introduce these. And as you will go ahead in this book, you will see all these examples. Scalability, obviously, as I told you, when the load is coming, your application should be able to do it. How you can do it, you can have vertical scaling, horizontal scaling, you can do that. Maintainability, as I told you, that if the changes are coming, it can adapt it. If new developers are coming, how easy it is to onboard them and all that. So you have techniques like you can have modular code, monitor, testing, CI/CD, and all these things too. You will see more like evolvability. These are also, you can say it is the part of maintainability, as I mentioned, that when you are maintaining and your tech stack is changing, how it is able to evolve to the changing technologies. So these are the things you need to take care. So in short, for you, the takeaway is, this book is not tutorial or programming or coding. This book is focused on the concept and helps you to how to think. When we say data intensive application, it doesn't mean big data applications. It is any application which is dealing with data. What are the goals of your design when you are designing such application? Should be reliable, scalable, maintainable. These are the things you need to take care when you are doing. So this is about the first chapter. I would say it would be the most easiest read for you, because if you are a working professional, you already know all these things. So I hope this was helpful for you. I will see you in the next video where I'm gonna talk about the chapter 2. Till then, take care. Bye.